What is up, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David. You guys know that I have a lot of videos on this channel on the Great Awakening 2020 and how to shift into 5D consciousness. Now, as the purging process of the Great Awakening intensifies, and that's the purging of those 3D dense energy structures, paradigms, belief systems, as that purging process intensifies, it becomes increasingly more difficult to stay the course. We tend to want to get distracted and drink the Kool-Aid and actually become a part of those 3D structures instead of observing from the higher vantage point of 5D consciousness and holding the light for the collective. So this video is going to be the first episode of a series that I'm going to do where I take one particular piece of my daily routine and dive deep into that. It's a piece of my routine that allows me to stay the course of the Great Awakening and hold the frequency of 5D consciousness. So let's get into it right now. If you are new to the channel, please smash that notification bell so you don't miss the twice weekly spiritual tutorials that I post. And remember to click the link in the description for your free 30-minute guided meditation on abundance. This is my thank you to you guys. Whenever we're about to reach 2,000 subs, so whenever this gets edited, we may have already hit it or we're about to hit it. I appreciate the support. I love you guys. Remember, if you have Gmail, that meditation will most likely be under the promotions tab. And if you're interested in one-on-one coaching or a personalized video addressing your specific spiritual needs, click the link in the description. That's all the self-promotion. Let's get into the video. So on today's episode of The Great Awakening 2020, How to Stay the Course, we will focus on going within. Now, you don't need to meditate or be an accomplished meditator where you need to, go into a deep trance and carve out a bunch of time to meditate. If you are able to do that, I 1,000% recommend it, because meditation is one of the most transformational things that you will ever add to your life, bar none. I do it twice a day. By the way, if you need some pointers on meditation or just how to meditate, go watch my video here, How to Meditate for Beginners. But real simple, you can go within by just being in the present moment. Center yourself in the present moment. I believe the Great Awakening is about being mindful and being present. One of the best ways that you can do this is to get the indoctrination and the programming of the Matrix out of your life by turning off the news. Of course, I've said this in previous videos. You guys are probably tired of hearing me saying it, but I don't think that it can be overstated, honestly. But one thing that I would like to add to that is unfollow accounts on your social media that also lower your vibration or trigger you, like news accounts or people that are always complaining. Whatever it is, that type of stuff keeps you from shifting into 5D consciousness. Quite frankly, if it lowers your vibration, it's keeping you in 3D. So that's pretty, straightforward. To go within, we simply need to set time aside from the hustle and bustle. A walk out in nature works wonders. If you don't have access to nature, then at least get some sunshine. If you're blessed enough to be around a beach, go out into the ocean, float on that water. And, when you're floating, it's that lightness. That lightness raises your vibration because you're not being weighed down by the anxious thoughts in your mind. Now, hopefully, at the very least, this video has caused you to turn the news off and go outside. Now that you've got that time alone, Start to give gratitude for what you have right now. Gratitude centers you in the present moment. And like my buddy Lao Tzu says, if you have anxiety, you're thinking about the future. So give gratitude for what you have right now. That will center you in the present moment. You know, you got to remember that the reality that you experience is based off of your perception of your life. So if you're sitting there with gratitude, contemplating the gratitude of your life, then you just tuned in and vibrationally aligned to experience that timeline where you have a grateful life, basically. This is how you create your own reality. Einstein said, logic will get you from A to B, but imagination will take you everywhere. So have fun with this. Think of how you want your life to be. Think of that end goal, and then give gratitude that it's that way now. Allow those overwhelming feelings of gratitude to flood over you, and you'll get a chemical release of oxytocin and dopamine and serotonin. You see, your brain associates everything with an emotional response, a chemical response. So when you're giving thanks for the life that you want as having already happened, your brain doesn't know the difference because you've given thanks for it. The brain just kind of stamps it as done, and now it associates your life with those feel-good chemicals, serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine. And when you think of your life, now you're going to get those feel-good chemicals of joy, happiness, and gratitude. And that is how you vibrationally align with the infinite number of parallel timelines that are available to you. You line up with that vibration so that you experience it, regardless of whatever is happening in the world. This is how we stay the course during the Great Awakening 2020 and shift into 5D consciousness. Now, quantum physics backs this up, but regardless of whether you understand or even believe the science behind it, isn't it better than just sitting there in fear and anxiety, looking at the over-exaggerated and grossly inaccurate death toll numbers and being the manipulated little puppet of the fear-based news media? You have the power to choose freedom or fear. The power, the choice is literally in your hands, which one you choose. And if you don't choose, the Matrix will choose for you. I gotta say that again. If you don't choose, the Matrix will choose for you. So get off your butt and go choose the life that you want. Now, question of the day. How do you guys stay the course during the purging process of the Great Awakening 2020 so that you can shift into 5D consciousness? Leave those comments below. I would love to get an open discussion going on this. I would love to hear what you guys are doing. I can learn something as well. Now, if you are excited about seeing episode 2 on this series, The Great Awakening 2020, How to Stay the Course, then please click the subscribe button and also smash the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop that video. And if you found value in the video, then please like the video. Also, remember, link in the description for your free 30-minute guided meditation on abundance. If you have Gmail, that meditation will be under the promotions tab. And again, if you are interested in working with me one-on-one, or you would just like a personalized video on your specific spiritual roadblocks, I can clear those out for you. Link in the description to sign up for that. Don't forget, you can also ask me a question over on IG as well, _Lightways. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh yes, now if you know anyone that has had a spiritual awakening and they are having a tough time staying the course during the purging process of the Great Awakening, please share this video with them. This video might be the insight that they need so that they can shift into that higher 5D consciousness and hold the light for the collective. You'll be doing your part to help raise the vibration of the collective. And I think that is it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I'll put everything in the description. Anyway, so, all right, guys. I love you guys. As always, light, love, and abundance to all that are watching and to all you love. Peace, guys.